like portrait and also thing. Hi baby. Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. And this is Salwa. Yes, thank you for joining me once again. And today we are taking a trip with my family outside Kampala. We are taking just a small little family trip with just the three of us, me, my husband, and my little boy, just to step out of town to give ourselves some time. And I think it's the perfect time. The sun is right, the sky is bright, and what other time can we have? Better late than never. So we are heading to Kigumba and in Kiryandongo district. One thing I like about that place is that everything is just perfect. The nature there, the fresh air, and it just makes so much sense to be there with the family. No Subaru drivers constantly making noise. So yes, to get to Kiryandongo district, you take the Gulu highway from Kampala, and you can drop off after River Kafu, and this is the River Kafu that you're seeing right here. Like, it doesn't look like much, but it is just perfect in its own way. So here we had already crossed River Kafu, and yeah, the signpost, welcome to Kiryandongo. So what we were passing through is the cattle corridor per se, and so many herders in there, so many beautiful cows. It's just so interesting to watch. And then yeah, we reached Kigumba. Yes, so whenever I see the signpost, it just gives me like the right, I feel like I'm home. So we took a stopover just to get our son to get him fed. Before we took the trip, actually, he was already fed, and midway during the journey, he was asleep. He didn't really wake up much, so there was no need to actually feed him. This is what I was talking about. You see, the skies are so clear, no like apartment buildings like blocking the view. It is just right. And then we reached the compound where my mom stays, and that's where we're going to stay. There is a school just next to their compound that they run, and we always joke around that the school fence looks like the wall of Jericho. But yes, so this is it. And just every single time I come here, there is always something different. So to be able to share this with like my entire family, with my husband and with my son, it's just a moment to say Alhamdulillah. And I also don't take these things for granted. To be able to step away from work, to have that opportunity to just say, you know what, I'm taking a vacation, I'm taking my leave days, because many people don't really have that opportunity. So Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah. And just like that, we reached our compound. One thing I'll say is I'm so glad we traveled during mango season, because it is something else. It is something else. Every single tree in the compound, like every fruit tree is just in season, because there are mangoes, there are pawpaws, there are cocoa trees and everything like that. So the first person to welcome us is my mom, who just wanted to carry his grandson, her grandson, sorry. She just wanted to carry her grandson. And I just wanted to get some mangoes immediately. And one thing I like about the trees this side in Kigumba is that they are short enough, they accommodate my height. So they are short enough that I can actually reach them. And I saw the perfect tree with the perfect mangoes, and that is what I'm going to do. So yeah, just enjoy with me as I eat my mangoes. Karujukira. So some students stay around during the holidays at the school, and that's why we went to just check out what they were doing in the kitchen, but to also pick up some chapatis that we wanted to have for dinner. And it was actually quite fun. Good morning, everyone. So this is a view on like what a terrace, like, and this is just what I don't think I see often in Kampala. Like, leave alone like the buildings that are actually like these. but no other building in sight, and that is something, right? So around there, right there, excuse my finger, it's just showing you where it is. Around there, there is a passion fruit grove. They are quite like really, really little, but you know, it's something. And then some trees up there, and right there, I don't know if it's so clear in here. Right there, beyond like the passion fruit grove, there is maize. But this is the crazy thing about this entire place that I just want to show you. So minus just like the trees and everything, there is a guest house for guests, and that's where we're staying. But then everything here just green. It's just something, you know. When you're staying in Kampala, this is not something you see very often. And let me show you guys the mangoes. When I said it was mango season, guys, I meant mango season. Like, check how like the mangoes are all there. So it's around like 8 a.m, 8:30 or something, and we took a walk. My husband is just walking a little bit with our boy right there, and I decided to take this moment just to see like the place from this view, and it is exactly what I thought it was. The noise, there is some grass being cut, but everywhere else there is a beehive right there, but the sun is giving exactly what's supposed to give. There are some cocoa plants like right there, and there. Like there are fruit trees all over. There is an avocado tree, and just this is like one place you come to and just you feel like you're breathing. No Subaru. There are no Subarus this side. The trucks like you kind of hear are like the tractors that actually used to farm, and like a few other big Ford trucks that are always around. So it is just something like it is something so beautiful. So yeah, that is what I wanted to show you guys. And there is this pathway that runs from like the school on the compound to like the guest house to like everywhere else. It's so beautiful. Allahumma barik. This is a very beautiful place. And everywhere, like there are smaller gardens here. There are some cherry tomatoes that are being grown there. Yeah. And I think I'll show you, but around there is a grapevine. There are some strawberries around here. There is some apple trees. There are blueberries. I like it. This is the exact break we kind of like needed. The exact vacation we needed. So it's breakfast time, and this is what we are having. We're having some boiled cassava from this same farm and some boiled eggs from the farm. Only the sausages. I think it's the only part of breakfast that's actually just bought. So something as simple as this. The sausages are air fried because we don't want to deal with oil. But yes, well, my husband is still working, but I am also making him some breakfast, some snacks and everything. But you know, it's nice when you're not the one doing the cooking, when someone else is doing the cooking. It's just nice. And then to add to breakfast, I'm going to slice some mangoes. Yes, like I had to slice some mangoes for my husband specifically because I know he loves fruits in the morning, plus a tub of yogurt. And then yeah, that's breakfast. For lunch, we had some pilau with chapati and some beef stew. Like, I'm not really so much like a fan of beef, so I always just take like the soup and then freshly squeezed mango juice because why not? If the fruit trees are just on the compound, why not just utilize? So just fresh juice with no sugar, no added water. All this is just from the tree to the blender to the cup and then to be taken, and that. Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah. So later on in the afternoon, me and my husband plus my little sister and a bunch of other kids, we decided to actually take a walk to go check out like the fish pond. It's like a fish pond. It's like, anyway, it's at the some of like the extreme areas of the property, like at the end of the property. And Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah, Allahumma barak, just to have something like this as a place I can actually come to in case I am tired, in case I'm stressed or something like that, is just something we just love and enjoy. The last time we were here, we didn't actually get to walk so far. I've been to the property like a couple of times before, but the last time I was here with my husband, we didn't really walk that much because there was another celebration like going on. My dad was turning 50, so we didn't really walk that much, but we decided today as a challenge to ourselves to actually walk and get to see the property, because this back end of it all where the fish pond is, it's beautiful. It has a nice resting area, and that's where we want to sit for like a little bit to relax, and then later on we can get back to the house. But every moment of this walk, I had to cut like the walk a little bit short, because altogether it's like a 15-minute walk of just trees. And while we kept walking, my sister kept telling me stories, because she lives here. My sister kept telling me stories of sometimes like the leopards and lions like crossing onto the property. So you can imagine the kind of panic I was on, just waiting to hear like something like crush a branch that I ran. It actually happened later on when we were leaving, getting back to the house. I don't know what happened. I had a branch breaking and I just ran. Like I ran as fast as I could. So yeah, there is this pathway that you just step on stones to actually cross to the other end. And the fact that my husband thought I was going to fall. Yet I'm actually very athletic when I try to be, especially jumping over ponds. So yeah, that is him crossing like a pro, like he has been here before. We are yet to investigate that. But then this is what the walk was all about. This is where we wanted to just sit and relax for a couple of minutes and just take everything in. So you see like those homes, it's not like, okay, those buildings right there, so those are like picnic areas that are just like a bench and then like a concrete table in the middle. So it's like the perfect place to have like a few friends and just have a meal while you just enjoy the breeze, while you just enjoy like everything that nature has to offer. So one thing I know about this place is that everything is very mindful. Like whatever they try to put on the property is not meant to destroy it. It's meant to kind of like work and merge with the environment that is around, and that is what is being done. The fact that there were lily pads even on the water, I just liked seeing that. I think I've seen lily pads before, but I just saw like a lily pad and then just imagine a frog like just on there. There were no frogs on there. There were frogs around, but not on the pads themselves. But this is what we got to experience. This is what life is all about. Just taking a break and having this. Hi. So it's about six something, and there goes my husband trying to finalize a few things before the day closes. I know he's on vacation, and yeah, but he still has to do a couple of things. I don't hold that against him because I know this is very important. But yeah, so this is the view for the evening. The sun is just setting right there, and this is what we get to have in the evening. So you see the view in the morning, and then you come back to eat in the evening. So thank you all for watching. Thank you all for coming along this journey with us, and I'll see you in my next video. Thank you. Don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so that you can be notified whenever I post. Otherwise, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Bye bye everyone.